the insane world of child dating apps. Just tape some ice to your neck. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Oh wait, hold up. I still need to put in the Brave audio sound. Oh, goes the weasel. Alright, hombres, let's roll.
Ho ho ho! It is I,
Ho ho ho. I called the pun. She thought I wouldn't get it, but I did.
a jolly elf from the North Pole, here to do Santa's bidding. Let's see if you are on the nice or naughty list this year, huh? Oh, that is a interesting internet history. Naughty list. Hell even. But don't you worry, Santa has a special gift for you. Ah yes, here it is. Merry Christmas. Man-made horrors beyond your comprehension.
It'll probably be today's that. Or tomorrow. It's either today or tomorrow.
Now I know what you are probably thinking. A dating app for children? There's gotta be more to that, right? That can't be it. We're not at that level yet. Right?
It's been compared to Tinder, but for young teens.
Pause, champs. What do they mean, Tinder for teens? I understand they were going for some alliteration here, but that's ooh. Oh, that's far. That is oof. That is we need to get Noah back in the boat levels of stuff going on here. Roblox CEO wanted the game to be similar to this. That is diabolical.
Wiz is an app where users as young as 12 years old can swipe and meet new friends randomly, and it can be a minefield.
There's a lot of weird people on there. They like to ask for nudes.
The Canadian Centre for Child Protection says it has received more than 180 reports about Wiz in the last year and a half.
So
you know what's scary? I bet you those reports don't come even close to the actual number of just complete violations of child safety.
did a little research and found that Wiz is actually a lot worse than people think it is. And it's also not the first or the last of its kind. In fact, there are shockingly many dating apps for kids out there, or friendship apps, as they like to call themselves. So in this video, we are going to talk about the rising disturbing trend of these friendship apps, and then we're going to actually look at what is happening inside these friendship apps. I actually posted about this on Twitter the other day, and people were like bamboozled that this was actually a real thing.
I follow Shu, and she's
Samagu. Hold on, wait. Simogalana jump scare, boys. Let's go. Anyways.
It's so funny. Sometimes she'll just comment on something and it just blows my mind. How did you find this?
I don't find it. It finds me. There is so much insanity happening on the news every single day. I try to bring you guys the craziest stories, but honestly, it gets hard to keep up. Thankfully, I have an app for that. So before we get into this deep dive, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor. You all know it, you all love it, Ground News. Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers an easy and transparent way to read news from all across the political spectrum. From left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of political bias that helps you understand the full story and makes sure you're getting both sides. One of my favorite features on the Ground News app is the blind spot feature, which shows you news stories that were covered by one side of the political spectrum, but ignored by the other. For example, here's a story about how Mike Pence is calling on RFK Jr. to step down. Oh no, the girls are fighting. 16 news sources covered this. 10 were right-wing, and only 1 was left-wing, which is weird because, why wouldn't you want to cover some juicy infighting, right? Well, because the liberal news outlets are too busy covering the results of Trump's MRI scan. He apparently, quote, has no idea what they analyzed. 42 news sources covered this, and only 4 were right-wing. Ground News also makes it really fun and easy to compare headlines to show how political bias can affect framing. For example, this left-wing outlet covered how Kamala Harris said Democrats are very much stuck in the past, and a right-wing outlet covered the exact same story with this headline: Kamala Harris got something right for a change. Honestly, true. I've been using Ground News for years because it is a great and easy way to stay informed, and it really helped me see how both sides can frame the same story so differently. But don't just take my word for it. Even the Nobel Peace Center called it an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview. Yes. Best of all, I am currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. It's only $5 a month, which is like basically the price of a coffee nowadays.
You guys are paying $5 for a coffee? That's crazy. That's like 3 times what it is down here.
And it is so worth it. So go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code here on screen, or use the link in the video description. So thank you, Ground News, for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Right? And now, back to the video. Now, little known fact, Tinder was the original Tinder for kids. No, I'm not joking. Tinder used to have a 13 to 7.
Hold up, something just happened. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it.
17 section. Kinder!
I didn't even know about this.
If you will. Tinder eventually got rid of it in 2016, but the market for a Tinder for kids was apparently still there. So it wasn't long before people saw dollar signs and created their own friend.
Hold up, friend, your audio is really low? Oh, okay, if you want me to put it up, I can do that. The video is loud? Yeah, I'll fix it. Let me go and fix that. Let's see. Mic sound, hold on. Sound settings. I'll fix it really quick. Give me a sec. Thanks. Hey, no problem. Thanks for letting me know. I wouldn't want my editor to moan at me again because the audio levels were just completely out the wazoo. There we go. This should sound a little bit better. Hello? Yes. Okay. And then we'll keep the Brave audio like that. Okay, wait, let me press play and just see where it goes.
There are many friendship apps on the App Store for minors, like apps. There are many friendship apps.
Thank you so much.
On the App Store for minors, like Yubo, Hoop, Perp, Scoot, Badoo. What in the f***ing Dr. S. Seuss is this? The Skadoos were on their Badoo app, sending their whoos pictures of their kazoos. Listen, back in my day, we didn't have Tinder for kids, okay? We had wholesome gangs on Habbo Hotel.
I think this is probably why millennials are so cooked. What is this? Lol, boba, orchi, more, make lorbe. That is cooked. You also had Yif Academy? I don't even want to know what that is.
And Club Penguin. Whatever happened to getting good old-fashioned groomed on Skype? The main friendship app currently making headlines right now is Wiz. Wiz, the Tinder for Kids app, exposes kids to predators. Congress must act. Congress? Half of Congress is probably on this f***ing app. You expect me to believe the government currently protecting Jeffrey Epstein is going to do something about the Jeffrey Epstein app? New York City teens told the Post that Wiz, which is available to users 13 and older, is similar to a dating app in the way you swipe through profiles, and that some underage users are relying on it to arrange hookups with strangers, including adults. It's like Tinder for kids, a 16-year-old high school senior from Manhattan told the Post. Like, literally, when you think of Tinder, that's what it is. Trying to hook up or, like, date. Many of the profile photos are thirst traps, with girls in sports bras and boys posting shirtless selfies. It's marketed as a wholesome app when it's actually not a wholesome app. There have already been multiple arrests across the country of adult offenders sexually assaulting teens they met on the app. In Washington, a 23-year-old man was charged with rape earlier this year after meeting up with a 12-year-old girl on Wiz. The victim told police he claimed to be 15.
Okay, well, pause, guys. How do you have so many instances and even convictions, and the app is still running? How? How is this not shut down yet? What world are we living in? Like, any sort of social media platform like this should be completely illegal for teenagers to even be on. That's just my 2 cents. And I wouldn't do the whole identification scanning nonsense Australia bought into, no, but This is really dark and disturbing, man. This is just way too much.
A 19-year-old Marine in Hawaii was charged with sexually assaulting an 11-year-old girl he met on the app. And a 27-year-old Chicago man is facing charges for sexually assaulting several teenage girls he met on Wiz while also pretending to be a teen. In 2024, Florida's Department of Law Enforcement arrested a 20-year-old man for using a computer to solicit a minor, after investigation revealed he was speaking to a 14-year-old girl on Wiz while purporting to be 16.
Round them all up. Put them all on the guillotine. Every last one of them.
Okay, so not only like 20-something-year-old adults were pretending to be younger, but younger people were pretending to be older. How the f*** is there no age verification on this app? At Wiz, the safety and well-being of our teen users is our highest priority.
Would anyone like to spam X to doubt? I certainly would.
Oh, that's good to hear. Wiz uses sophisticated AI safety algorithms for age verification.
Okay, now they're just lying.
You what? You're relying on AI for the safety of children on your website? May I remind you, we are still in the very early stages of AI. It's nowhere near where it has to be to handle important things like this. To handle verifying people's ages.
People are still verifying their ages
dating
with pictures
website
of
for
cows.
minors. What the f?
Really, Wiz is designed to connect kids with strangers. And furthermore, they allow both kids or both teens and adults onto the app. And they claim that they separate the kids from the adults by robust age verification tools. But I personally have tested those tools, and 3 times, every single time I tested them, I was able to create an account as a 16-year-old, and I was put into a category where I was encouraged to date 15 to 17-year-olds.
Like, tell me why I saw a 20-something-year-old say they were 16 and easily get into Wiz.
Verify your age. To make sure you connect with people your age, we need to verify yours. Age verified. That didn't take...
Or this 20-something-year-old that said they were 15.
Age verification. Age verified, fun starts now.
Okay, to be fair, I knew a 15-year-old that looked just like her. Like, there was one that goes, I think, to, like, my old high school. Looks just like this person. Okay, I kind of understand why this person got through, but every other case, complete scam. This platform should be completely nuked from orbit.
What is that?
What's at stake here is that adults, particularly adult men, can pose as 15-year-old boys and hook up with teenage girls or teenage boys for that matter. It's as simple as that. Stephen Balcom, founder of the Family Online Safety Institute, told The Post. Stephen Balcom was able to sign up for Wiz as a teen. Oh wow, he must look pretty young. Oh no. It's honestly just incredible to me that this idea was pitched to people
Bro
like
is hitting
Tinder
60 and he looks 15.
Kids, and nobody in that boardroom immediately got up and punched that guy in the head. This idea should have never been spoken into the world. This is a curse upon our lands. The CEO should be trapped inside of a crystal for 1,000 years. So who are the geniuses behind Wiz? Let's take a look. Oh, it's just a bunch of nerds. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. Okay, so the CEO, Thomas Don...
Duinen.
Can I say that? Now I know what you're thinking, and yes.
It's probably German, so it's probably Duinen. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt with that surname.
Yes, he is. French. It's always the f***ing French behind this shit. Cutie is now this. It's seriously time we start asking the French question. Believe it or not, this is not the first time Wiz has been under fire. Last year, Apple actually had to remove it from the App Store because of sextortion controversies. What? Apple removed the app Tuesday after the National Center of Sexual Exploitation contacted the company with concerns about the alleged use of Wiz in sextortion scams. Extortion is an increasingly common online crime in which people are enticed to send sexually explicit photos. Once the photos are sent, the receiver of the images threatens to share them online or with family or friends unless the victim sends money.
It's basically like, how would I even describe the movie? Imagine you had like a theater dance directed by Epstein, that's pretty much what it is. No, I don't kidding, not the other one. Oh, the other one. Okay.
John Sheehan, Senior Vice President of the Exploited Children Division and International Engagement for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, said his organization has received more than 100 reports from members of the public about minors allegedly extorted on Wiz this year, putting the app behind only Snapchat and Instagram for such reports. So because there was extortion allegedly from Wiz, they had to shut it down. And this is the public statement Wiz came out with. Are you ready for this? Hey there, just wanted to drop in with a quick heads up.
Wow, that's certainly one way to beat the allegations. Hey, sup bros, sorry for the technical difficulties we're currently experiencing. Unfortunately, we're going to have to pause our app. Hang in tight there, customers. A complete slap in the face to all of the people who got dealt a vicious hand of abuse from this app, in my opinion.
Wiz is currently
You should lock them
break
all up
from
in
the
a
app
box.
stores due to a technical hiccup. We're working super hard to get everything sorted out and back to normal ASAP. Here's the deal. If you uninstall Wiz during this time, you won't be able to re-download it until we're back up and running in the App Store. So we recommend hanging tight. We're really sorry for any inconvenience this may cause. We appreciate your patience and support. Stay tuned for the update, and in the meantime, keep enjoying Wiz. Thanks for being part of our Wiz family. Oopsie poopsie, we still will fuck you wucky. And when
That's
they were
pretty much how
allowed
they framed
back
it.
on the App Store, this was their announcement. Imagine, if you will, getting banned off the App Store because of controversies surrounding extortion of minors, and then being like, we're back, bitches!
I don't even know what is probably going through their minds. Like, how do you completely memify the whole situation like that? That is just disgusting and diabolical. I say you should put them all in the box. Stuff like this should not be allowed to exist.
The audacity. We're still working on getting back on the store. We miss you guys. Stay strong. I like the hashtag attempt here. Nobody is using that shit. It sounds like a rapper. Free my homie Lil Wiz, he ain't done nothing. Okay, so what exactly is on this app? Well, I am about to show you. I will be getting these screen caps from other videos about this topic because there is no fucking way I am downloading any of these apps onto my device, okay? I am on way too many lists already. Anyway, here are some examples of some profiles on these friendship apps. Back on here, I guess, 5, 10, 16, don't send, hit me up. I'm a good listener, don't be dry, don't send, lol. I don't send, friendly 304, older girls are on top. 15. Look at the little Roblox icon! I don't send, so don't try. I don't send, don't ask. So if you are not aware, what these people mean when they say don't send, they are saying they do not send private photos. May I remind you that this is an app marketed towards minors, and these minors feel the need to put in their profiles that they do not send nudes to strangers. That is how prevalent that is on this app. They feel like they have to go out of their way to say they don't do it. This one literally has to say, I don't send, stop asking. Bro, what the Trades, 17. I'll send, 14. Wow, those are some interesting names they have there in Australia. How exotic. My shit big, by the way. 16 years old. No Bill Cosby shit, but if bitches sleeping on me, then I'm a
I hate that,
that's funny. If you are a girl that plays variety games, listens to music, and has a decent amount of beauty, so I can actually appreciate you. I don't date gays or blacks. Teen mom, if you have a prob, keep swiping. 14. I like it in the back door. Violet, 15. Pull up for and smoking. Bring me a nick, though. DM to rate eggplant. Oh man, I sure love friendship apps. My favorite activity to do with the homies.
We're not even halfway and already hate
rating
this
each
app.
other's dicks. Friendship. I don't send. You should obsess over me. 15. It's wrong. If you're a sub and a masochist, text me now. Be my yandere. Be my psychopath. Someone please come collect your daughter. Oh my god.
She's
6:30
crazy.
football. Text me with Riz. I have a whimper audio, so ask to see. Holy shit, someone please come collect your son. Where are the freaks at? 15 years old asking where the freaks are at.
That's crazy.
Sir, I do not
think we
doubt
had
at
any in
all.
my high
Several
school.
freaks are viewing your profile. Rate me 1 out of 10. Middle school, about to be 13. They have their age set to 17, but they're actually 13. So, again, great job.
Monkas.
State-of-the-art AI technology at work here. ChatGPT says I'm 24 years old without makeup. My 34-year-old haggard ass. I'm sorry if I...
Okay, to be fair, I had a teacher in high school that looked just like Shu. And everybody thought she was in her 20s. And when we heard that the 20th year reunion students were coming back, which means they're all 40, and we heard that her surname came up when they were mentioning the honorary speaker. So we're like, oh, okay, cool. Our teacher's mom is going to speak. Cool. We're going to see what a mom looks like. And so we're sitting there waiting for the guest speaker to come, come up and give the speech on the podium. To our horror, it was her. We all thought she was 24. She was 40. She looked exactly like Miss Shu here. So I believe it when ChatGPT says she looks 24. We all fell for it. I have seen first-hand accounts of how this happens. A woman cheat with makeup? True. She didn't even wear makeup, by the way. That's how bad it was. We were like, what?
I do not trust fucking clankers to handle
Many
something
hearts were
like
broken
this.
that day.
Let's take a look at what actual teenagers are saying about this app, shall we? Is Wiz safe?
Hello.
No, I got sent CP on it. Bruh, I got asked, do you trade so many times? Most people on there are horny for real. Got way too many PP pics from people. No, literally at this point, Wiz has become a child-friendly Tinder. The things I saw were horrifying. 15-year-olds posting videos of themselves twerking, 14-year-olds calling themselves bottoms, 13-year-olds putting shit in their bios like, I'll send if you send. My sister is using a dating app for teens called Wiz, and honestly, I find it really unhealthy. She spends a lot of time talking to guys she barely knows. The worst part is, my mom does nothing about it. I've been punished for way less, but my sister never gets any real consequences. I'm just trying to protect her, but she thinks I'm against her. And I'm really scared that one day this could end badly. W, older brother, please protect your sister. She may hate you in the moment, but she will thank you in the future. Oh my god, and the fact that his mom doesn't care. This is giving me, like, actual anxiety. Here's my catch. If you're a guy, it's hard. Watch ads to get 5 coins, and once you reach 250, start the boost to get more requests. Oh, it's one of those watch ads to get coins sort of apps, of course. So what are the ads these 13 to 17
I don't even want to know what ads are watching.
Being forced to watch in order to get
It's probably not
coins or
something
whatever.
like McDonald's or something
Let's take
mild.
a look. Let's take a look at what type of ads are on these friendship apps. Safe chat room. Enjoy private chats with gorgeous online.
That is the most Indian written title I've ever read. Oh no. What? Why is this an ad in a kids chat app? This is almost as bad as the stuff that YouTube ads puts out.
Gets are horny. 1v1 video chat. Please tame me. I wanna. AI generate not safe for work. Dirty call and fast. Free video chat with naughty hot girl. Now I know every single social media has an issue with this. Every single one, from Instagram to Twitter, there's always an issue of predators preying on minors on social media. But these apps in particular are created with weird intentions from the get-go. Like, why does a 13-year-old kid need an app like this, where they swipe on photos of people and, like, plan to meet them in person? They just don't need an app like this. The bad that potentially comes with it completely outweighs, like, any of the good that can come from an app like this. I remember when, like, don't talk to strangers online was, like, the big thing. That was, like, the main internet rule. That and don't believe everything you see on the internet, which...
Pardon? Oh, I just said hello. Just because I said hi.
is funny now, coming from the boomer generation that thinks like this is real on Facebook.
Yes, I do like having 2 screens. It's very nice. I can watch something here and I can read something there.
That thinks like this is real on Facebook.
Oh, thank you.
Meanwhile, nowadays, apps like this are literally marketing themselves to minors like meet strangers on the internet. teenager, it is like the optimal time to like meet friends in real life. Like that is when it is the easiest, because it gets really hard to meet friends as an adult. It gets hard as fuck to meet friends as an adult. Like everyone's already established.
True.
Everyone already has their friends, and like if you try to make friends with someone, you feel like a fucking like weirdo freak. Like when I moved to the city, I tried Bumble BFF. I think I've told the story before. Sorry if I told the story before.
Oh, I haven't heard this one.
Not much happens in my life, so if I repeat stories, I'm sorry. I tried Bumble BFF and the only person I matched with was a furry. Anyway, my point is, I don't think 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, whatever, they shouldn't be meeting strangers off of the internet. Like, at the very least, what these apps are doing are normalizing hookup culture. Basically grooming them into hookup culture, one of the most toxic aspects of modern society, in my opinion. But these companies do not care. These companies don't care because at the end of the day, they are making a profit. It's not surprising at all that a lot of these apps showed up during COVID, during lockdowns, when many teenagers and kids were really lonely. Like I said before, the app is apparently full of ads, freaky ass ads, and you can buy like all this extra stuff on the app. There's like in-app purchases.
Robux, boys.
There's like the fucking burger bundle, whatever the hell that is. I like how this is so blatantly like a French person's idea of like this is like a French person's idea of like marketing to the United States.
Yep, just put in the burger.
Bonjour, Americans. Would you like the burger bundle? So you can have a 13-year-old girl on your, how you say, oui oui?
One of the biggest issues
That was so bad, but it's also so funny.
though, besides the predators or the normalization of hookup apps, is the fact that this app is mainly used by minors to trade photos with other minors. A lot of people, a lot of teenagers especially, don't know that even though you're also a minor, you are still technically creating and distributing CP. If those pictures somehow get out, if she breaks up with you and posts them, you could both get in trouble. You could go to jail. You could be labeled a sex offender. Yes, you as a minor could be labeled a sex offender.
I don't even know about this.
Because you sent pictures to another minor. And that's what, like, 90%...
Hold up, we got another thing. What was that? Oh, we got another follower. Hey, thank you so much.
Of this app is minors getting each other's links and trading and whatever the like, how do the creators of this app not see that? How do
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hot take. They know. They 100% know, and that's why they made the app. There is no ways they didn't know. They knew this whole time it was planned.
they do see it. They don't care because a burger bundle. So what can we do about this?
You can get
One
listed as
particular
SP if you get
promising
caught.
solution pending before Congress is the
I didn't
Kids
know about
Online
that.
Safety Act, a bipartisan bill that establishes a duty of care for online platforms likely to be accessed by children. Listen, of course I think government regulation is absolutely necessary to keep corpos in check. If not, they would just do a bunch of immoral, evil for money. However, I do not trust the government to handle anything regarding free speech and the internet. Listen, in a perfect world, the government would step in and make the internet a safer place for children. But we do not live in a perfect world. We live in hell world. And in hell world, anything the government gets its grubby little hands on turns to shit. It will go from, we're just protecting kids, to, we're just protecting adults from bad opinions. It will go from, sorry little Timmy, you can't watch Fat Booty Latinas in Space 12, to, sorry grown-ass man, you can't post that opinion about Israel. But I don't know, you need a government ID to buy alcohol or weed online. Why shouldn't you also need a government ID to watch porn or access apps like this?
How about we just ban porn? Just completely legalize it. Sure, it's anti-Semitic, but hey, I think it'll be a net positive.
I don't really know. I kind of like go back and forth on my opinion of stuff like this. I don't really have a fleshed out opinion of this yet. My husband has not given me my opinion of this yet. All I know is it is ultimately the parents' job to monitor what their kids are doing online. But in my opinion, something like this shouldn't even exist in the first place. Like, imagine, yeah, we created meth for kids. You as a parent, you know, you keep your kids away, but, you know, the meth for kids is here. You know, if they want it, if they want to buy it. Like, no. Also, like, the parents are giving their kids iPads right out of the f***ing womb, dude. These little motherfuckers can't read. Australia is actually enforcing the first social media ban for kids under 16.
By the way, conceptually based. They should not be on the internet. It's a dark, dark, scary place. But the way they're going to handle that is just ripe for government abuse. Sad, but it is what it is.
These are the platforms being banned in Australia: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, X, YouTube, Reddit, Threads, Kick, Twitch.
Basically, I would say based all of these, except maybe YouTube. Like, yeah, sure, YouTube's got some really bad ads on it, but you have YouTube Kids, right? Or at least, theoretically, you know.
And these are the ones that are still allowed: Steam, WhatsApp, Messenger, YouTube Kids, Pinterest, GitHub, Google Classroom, Lego Play,
Okay, never mind, they got YouTube Kids on there. Also, why is Roblox on here? No, I wouldn't even let my kids on that platform. No. We all saw the controversies a couple of months back. No ways in hell.
Roblox and Discord.
Also, Discord's another bad one.
You want to protect children, and you didn't ban Discord? Also, wow, I almost forgot.
Massive L.
Roblox is also trying to become a dating website. Roblox, the game mostly used by children. I feel like kids are in such a rush to be adults today more than ever. I think because like social media and influencers. Oh my god, apparently the most popular jobs for children that they want to be when they grow up are like streamer and like YouTuber. We're so cooked, dude. I swear to god, if my kids come up to me and they're like, I want to be a YouTuber like mommy. Nightmare. No, you're going to college. You're getting a degree. You're not going to be an e-girl. You're not going to be a streamer. You're not going to be the next Asmongold. You're going to be normal. I've said this.
Okay, but maybe not a college degree. Maybe something practical, like plumbing, electrical work, mechanics, stuff like that. You don't want to go to college, get a useless gender arts degree, and be stuck in 20,000's worth of debt. Just my 2 cents.
Before, but like my kids are not even going to know the internet exists. I'm going to raise them as if it is 1875. And God forbid like a phone rings in our house. What is that strange bird I hear? Personally, I had unrestricted access to the internet when I was growing up and I turned out fine.
Nope. She watches VTuber, she's not fine.
So that was that video. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I read every single comment. I'm serious. I see all the shit you freaks write down there. If you like this video, give it a little like. Oh, I hate this part of being a YouTuber. Subscribe and give it 5 stars. Donate to my Patreon if you can. Link.
Yes, but I'm a tourist. I don't count.
Down below, or you can give a little tip with the little tip jar. Also, again, don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Ground News, link also down below. And I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I will see you guys next year. Bye!
Good video. Dark reality we live in, though. Damn. I should probably, leave a comment, though. Wait, where's the... Oh, there we go.
Extortion controversies. Extortion controversy.
Far from a tourist? No, I'm pretty far.
Extortion controversy.
We'll give it a
Extortion controversies.
Blue person. Anyways. Oh look. Smug jump scare. Anyway.